For me, the highlight was definitely what just happened. I got to lead a guy to the Lord, so that was really good.
That's awesome.
His name's Luis. He's 19. In the summary, he was basically like, I'm not good enough. I've done too much in the past. I've done too many evil things. I'm automatically going to hell. I'm like, well, the interesting thing is I've done evil things and I'm not going to hell. And so that was kind of how I turned the point, and he accepted Christ. Someone had planted the seed. That was another thing that came out of it. It was cool to see. He referenced times where people had like talked to him about it in his job and stuff like that. But he had never really been asked to accept it. And so we did that. Then we got him a purple book, and Hugo and I kind of walked him through how to go through the purple book and all that kind of stuff. And he gave his credentials to the BCM staff, so hopefully they'll be able to follow up with him. But it was really fun, really cool.
That's awesome, bro.
Congratulations. That is nice.
That was that one guy, man.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
Got that stare down. Holy Spirit stare down.
Fabulous.
Just talk. Is it on? Okay. So the highlight of my day, I think just for myself, like it was just a really long day, and since we were outside, and it was hotter today, it just had a different feel. So I was feeling like really dehydrated and really tired. But then I just thought about just the people in Baja and just so many people who helped me get here. And I just like didn't want to quit. So it was just a defining moment, just continuing to push myself even though I was feeling tired and stuff and everything. And just like the crowd of people, just how attentive they were and how moved they were. And especially with the testimonies, the young girl who shared her testimony couldn't even finish and just started crying. But even though she couldn't finish, I feel like God just still used her to just move so many people's hearts, because I just saw people crying and everything. And I mean, she's just not a slave to her past anymore, because she's being able to open up and share it with other people. So I mean, that's just such a huge deal, and it was inspiring to me. So that was my highlight.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Rochelle?
Hello. I would have to say that my highlight of today would be when I gave my testimony, because I've never really done something like that before, and I was really nervous yesterday about it. Like, I didn't want to go because I always feel like it's like too simple, it's too plain, like, because nothing drastic has happened, you know. But I prayed about it last night, and I felt like God was just telling me, you know, it doesn't matter like what your story is, there's always somebody who needs to hear it.
Yeah,
so he was telling me, like, you know, somebody here needs to hear it, and it doesn't matter if it's even just one person. So I felt completely like safe in telling the story, you know, no matter like how simple it was, and it was just very encouraging. So it was easy, you know. I was asked if I wanted to do it today, and I was like, yeah, definitely. So it was like everything was gone, like all my discomfort, you know, there was nothing left. So I was really excited about that, and that would be the highlight.
Maddie.
My turn. Oh gosh, there were so many fun things that happened today. I got to build a roof. That was really exciting. I wanted to learn how to do that. But one of the cooler things that I think happened was there was a woman at the meeting that was like walking up with her kids, and I was like playing with her little boy and just playing with her kids, trying to talk to her, but I mean, she didn't speak English, so that didn't work. But then after like everyone gave their testimonies and there was like the preaching and the message and everything, then I didn't even realize it was her, but I was told to go pray for her. And I'm like, again, I'm playing with her children and stuff after I've like prayed for her, and she shares with me how her daughter was like a miracle. Her daughter was probably 3 or 4, and she's like, you know, my daughter's a miracle. I wasn't even supposed to be able to have her, and she's got 2 kids now. And so just talking to her, and it was just really funny how I had like seen her before everything had happened, and had been like talking to her and talking to her family, and then I was just randomly like assigned to go pray to her, and I didn't realize until after I had prayed for her and been like talking to her and playing with her kids that that was the same woman that I had been interacting with before. So that was just really, really cool to see how things kind of came full circle. It was great.
Okay, alright, okay, so my highlight of the day have to be, I think, just seeing how, first of all, I'm like so inspired to learn Spanish now, because I had so much that I wanted to say to the kids, to their parents, and I just felt so limited, but I mean, this is not a negative, this is more of a positive, like, God had things that He wants to say, and so I want to be prepared to say whatever He wants to say on the spot in their language. So anyways, that was a cool thing. But besides that, my highlight was just seeing how, like, by God's grace, He still was able to, like, connect me with their spirit, like, just by inviting them. I don't know, today, for some reason, probably just because I was more comfortable, but I had so much fun inviting people. I really felt like if you come to this meeting, it will change your life. Like, I felt that, and I believe that, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt very important to the kingdom and just inviting people. So that was awesome, just having that revelation that God has so much He wants to say to people, and I just want to be prepared to be a good vessel to just give it to Him. You know? That's it.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Do you want me to take it?
I got it.
Okay.
My favorite part of the day was the meeting also, but my favorite part was just seeing the people's reaction to the testimonies and to the word from the pastors, like just to see like God's grace encounter them, you know, outside under some tent, you know, just because we invited them to come with a simple invitation. And so it was just really incredible just to see God move just in their hearts and just change their lives, and like, you know, hearing that Evan led them to the Lord, just knowing that the meeting really did change people's lives forever. It was really awesome just to see that happen.
Did you get them?
Yes.
Because they don't speak loud enough.
Got it? Okay.
On the way.
Well, my highlight, I don't mean to be cliche with my words, but it was the same thing as Michelle's. When I was kind of like hesitant to give my testimony, but as I was standing there, I got a revelation that was the devil telling me to, like,
Yeah.
just hold it in.
Come on.
But Chase also told me, like, just pray about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, God revealed to me, like, why am I holding it back in? The enlightenment that He showed me, like, that can touch somebody in that crowd. So, that was really good for me to get that off. Because, I mean, whether it only touched one person or all, it still did something.
That's awesome.
Somebody rejoicing in Him.
It's good.
I think mine was like passing out the bracelets, just because of the fact that, you know, like, the children may not know everything that's going on. They may not fully understand like what's happening, but like in the future they'll go back to their bracelet and they'll start to question about it. You know what I'm saying? And like that could be the thing that end up bringing them back to Christ. So just passing out those bracelets, like, so.
Wow.
Bracelet making party tonight. Oh, another highlight. Is it still on?
Yeah.
Did anybody see Eric's Superman catch with the hammer?
Yes.
That was definitely a highlight of
That
the
was
day.
fantastic.
Way to go, Dad!
Woo! Yeah! So he was up on the roof, like, okay. Well,
Okay, Dad.
all right, Dad.
Did you take that little online thing to watch the video for practice?
Okay.
Oh, my favorite part. My favorite part of the day was at the ending of the preaching at the people. There was this lady that was like, I guess, being anointed with the Holy Spirit. She was jumping up and crying, and like the pastor was like calling me and Rochelle and some other women over, and she fainted, and so we were able to catch her and just pray over her. And when she woke up, she said that she saw the heart of Jesus, and she was just so happy, and she was just crying and rejoicing, and that's the first time that I've seen someone like encounter God like that, and she was just completely changed. So that was my favorite part.
That's awesome. Oh, little babies.